Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm a small business owner in the United States, and I am going to show you exactly, with receipts, how much tariffs are impacting small businesses. It is a book about emotions for kids called Feels, but we manufacture it overseas, or at least we did, up until the tariffs. So whenever we have a shipment that needs to come from China, we handle all the shipping arrangements. When we have to go through this, we have to provide how much our shipment actually costs us to make. Through that, we also classify what our shipment is. So we have to detail that they're books, and they get a classification code based on the fact that they're books. When we provided all the documentation, we got our classification code for books as expected. And we got an email that just basically said, as of that moment, the tariffs were 0. Then at the very bottom, it said this little detail about how we are subject to a 25% tariff if our products were manufactured in China. So we had to then submit information that said our products were manufactured in China. All right, so here's some numbers. We paid for these books, for 1,056 books, we paid $4,435. Now you're going to want to remember that. Now here's where it gets really unpredictable. When the books actually got to the United States, we got an email that said we had to pay a tariff. Now, it wasn't 25% that I talked about. It was actually 153%. Our tariff bill was $6,796.08. This is something we have to pay. You can see the little Pay Now button. That is a tariff that we have to pay in order for our shipment to get released from customs. And they're not offering payment plans. It's either you pay it or they keep it. And if you don't pay it over a period of time, it either gets sent back or destroyed or put up for auction, depending on if it's worth being put up for auction. Now, I will preface, we did end up getting an exemption for our books. Now, that is not the case for everybody. We got an exemption based on the fact that our book could be considered as a self-help book because it's about emotions. That's not going to be the case for everybody. If we hadn't have got that exemption, we would have had to pay that tariff. Now, we did have to pay a tariff, but it was 25% instead of 153%. Like, we have to take care of all this. Our factory, once it leaves the factory, their part is done. We don't go back to them and say, hey, you owe us the tariff. It is literally all on us. It's up to us to pay it. So hypothetically, we didn't get the exemption. I would have paid $4,435 for the books, and then I would have had to pay $6,796.08 for the tariff. The tariff is more expensive than the cost to actually produce the books. That's a lot. Now I keep talking about how I'm a small business and I'm affected by this, but this is also the case for big businesses. There's really no way around it. We lucked out that we got an exemption. But yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. So support small businesses. Any company that you think may be importing, show them some love because they're probably getting hit with tariffs too.